Hi guys, last week I promised I would be back on YouTube this week with a new pattern, but here's the thing. I was designing the pattern already. It was in the designing stage. I could figure it out that I would, have it done by the time to go on YouTube this week. But when I heard about Lisa, I figured I'll instead make the PDF file and give it to her. She can put it in her Etsy shop, and I hope that you like this bracelet. And that you will buy the pattern from her instead of me making the video for it. Something else though, I did promise myself as well as my followers on Facebook that if I managed to do 52 patterns in 52 weeks last year, that I would do a discount party on the Etsy. I'm counting this pattern that I made for Lisa as number 52. It is the 52nd pattern that I made, finally, although I'm in the new year and I didn't quite manage it, getting it done last year. But it is pattern 52 of last year that I was supposed to get on there, so the discount works as followed. If you buy a pattern from me for $3.50, then you get 10%. If you buy one for $4, you get 20%, and it has all kind of discounts, and it goes up to 50% discount. So I will leave those links underneath the video. If you're interested in patterns more than videos, then this is your chance to get some of the awesome patterns that I have on my Etsy shop. The funds for that will be used to fund my Art Deco book. 2 patterns so far already. I sent in one to be checked and one already went off to Kalmbach. So I hope that I'll get some feedback there next week on if they want to continue with me or not. And if not, then I'll be self-publishing, so I'll be focusing on getting the other patterns done. But I need funds for that because I need vector beads, which are made by somebody else, and I need those for my patterns because I want to do my patterns with graphics in the book instead of pictures, because if I do pictures in the book, like the way I do my PDF files, that would be very, very expensive in printing paper. So I taught myself graphics to please Kalmbach, and I hope they're pleased with it and that Kalmbach will publish me. But if not, I'm going to go full ahead right after their next email. If they say, well, you didn't make it through the second selection, then I'm fine with that. I'm going to go self-publish, and I'm going to be focusing on that for the rest of the year. But that doesn't mean I will not be making my patterns for YouTube or for Etsy, because I want to try and keep that going also. I don't know what will happen with this book when it's done, but of course I hope it will sell well. But especially if you go with a publisher, the royalties are, you don't get rich of a book. Let me just put it like that. I think you need at least 20 books, or like you got to be like a Harry Potter book writer to, actually make financial independence from your first book. But I'm not going to even focus on that. I'm going to do that because I really want to see a book. I really want to do it through Amazon if Kalmbach decides we're not going to go ahead together, and then be able to actually get a real printed book version out through Amazon. So I still have to look into it. I think it has to do with Kindle through Amazon. So I still have to look into it. I'm focusing on the patterns first. After that, I'll focus on the book and how that works. But the patterns need to be done first. So as I said, I'm only at number 2. It's being checked right now for grammar flaws, and I'm working with somebody that is actually into graphics, who did make business cards and flyers and posters, and so she knows pretty much everything she needs to know to check for my grammar flaws, and line out the pictures, the graphics on my page, and I'm not even gonna, I'm going to do the best I can, and I got somebody that is helping me. So pattern 2 is ready. It's on the other side right now, and I hope to be starting to work on the 3rd pattern next week. But don't worry, I already have another design laying around waiting, so that I can do on YouTube. I haven't quite figured out if it will work yet, but if it does, it's going to be a bangle. So with cup chain, but I'm not completely thrilled with it yet, so we'll just have to see until next week. So again, I wanted to say I'm sorry, but no worries, I'll be back soon.